outdoors. Today, Friday, we're heading out this Memorial Day weekend here. We're heading out of Fort Pierce here. We're going to be changing up our fishing strategy here today. A little choppy out here, but we're going to be going out and see if we can hook up with some snapper and maybe some sheep's head. See if we can fill our freezer a little bit today. Today I got my son here with us, Brett. Say hi, Brett. There he is. So yeah, we're going to change it up a little bit today. Target some snapper and sheep's head, and right out here out of the Fort Pierce Marina area. See if we can come up with something pretty good today. Fill up the cooler a little bit and have some little better response. Like I said, it is a little choppy out here today. We'll see how long it is. We do expect some storms this afternoon. Nothing big, probably just little scattered storms. We've got a nice cloud overhead right now. You probably see in the background there. You know, so let's see what happens today, and we'll get back with you. We're out here at the Fort Pierce Marina area. Beautiful place. They've got a lot of you can rent boats out of here. There's a boat rental place, restaurants. You know, a lot of guys dock their big boats in here. But along here, along this rocky area here, they got a great opportunity for a lot of sheep's head, a lot of snapper out here, and who knows else what we can hook up into. So we're going to try a couple different things. The current's really blowing right now. We're going to do a little bit of free lining, and we're going to try to do use some weights and see what we go. Got one for today. Here's our first one. Nice little snapper, way too small. So he's gonna go back and get bigger. Whoa, I can get bigger here. Let's see if we can catch some keepers here. So Brett, if you want to change it up, how do you got yours rigged? You got yours rigged like a Carolina rig, right? Like a drop rig? So, yeah, I had a couple bites. Well, we can change it up like this. This seems to be working good, and what we can do is we can piece it. Instead of a whole shrimp, you're going to take off portions of it and hook it up that way. And it seems to work better. Let's see here. Nice little baby grouper there. How do you like that one? There we go. We're all over. But there we go. Let's see if we can hook up. We gotta get something a little bigger. If we continue to catch these little small ones, we'll head around on the other side over there, see if we can hook up. I know there's a bunch of big sheep's head on the other side over there. We'll see what we come up with here. Just a few small snapper and that one little grouper there. You got one there, Brett? You hooked up? Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you got a nice little snapper. Let's see how big he is. How big and nice. So, if you're looking for any type of fishing gear, camping gear, boating supplies, boating parts, you know, you name it, go visit GetHookedAccessories.com. You're going to find a lot of that out there. I've got tons of merchandise out there available for you. Life preservers, first aid kits, you name it. We've got it. I sell all sorts of electronics, Garmin, you know, fish finders, you name it, maps, you know, Seymour maps. We've got those available for you. Just, you know, go in there and take a look. You know, register. Leave your email so we can send you some updates on new things coming out and some hot deals that come about. And let's see if we can help you get hooked on the outdoors also, and just enjoy life. Here we'll go up on the right there, we'll anchor up over there. What we got today here? Looks like a kitty cat. All right. What we got on here? Maybe a half a taco on this one. You hook it up? Nope. Oh. Yes, never. I always seem to be getting a few more bites here. Let's see what else we can come up with here. What a nice day to go out fishing. Yeah, it's a little breezy here, but bites. Oh, don't do that. There we go. You got something? Nice. Let's see what we got. Same, too small. Another kitty cat. All right, we're in the kitty cat school. We're gonna have to move soon. Got here, Bob. Bring it in. They just yanked it right. There, that's the way you want it, there, Bob. You don't worry about that. If you put too much drag on it, oh, bring it in. That's a beautiful snap. You know, we're just using live shrimp to make it easier. We're cutting them in half. And they're hooking up on the first bite. You know, they're not even nibble at it. They're taking it and run with it. So, you know, if you're out there doing some, you know, snapper fishing and that, sometimes it's a lot easier to use less bait. More bait's not always the best. So you can take that or leave it, but it tends to work for us a lot. Leaky pump here. I don't know if you can tell well. You can see it, but I was wondering why I was taking on some water here. And it seems like we got a good leak, so it looks like I'm gonna have to change out my pump here. But hopefully it's not as bad that we have to turn around and go in. We're not too far from the dock, so that's a good thing there. But we may have to go in soon. So with my pumps, one of my pumps are leaking pretty bad, bringing water into the boat. We decided just to be on the safe side and head back into the dock. But we didn't want to call it a day. So what we're doing is we're right here by the docks. We've got a nice catwalk that goes underneath the bridge, and we're going to do some bridge fishing. And I know they've got a lot of snapper, they got a lot of snook, all sorts of really aggressive fish down here that we can hook into. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what we can do from here, so we don't have to call it an early day today. It really stinks. Let's just say it sucks. But you know, anytime that you're yeah, you got to check on all your equipment. I know these pumps that I have are original. I've had the boat for about 8 years now. Luckily I haven't had any issues since, but might as well, I'm going to replace both the pumps I have down there, my bilge pump and my aerator, just in case, since they're both have some age on them. They're cheap enough to do it. And you know, I'm going to go to Get Hooked Accessories and .com, and we're going to go ahead and order them from there, and we'll get them in just 2 to 3 days, and we'll get them installed and get the boat back out on the water. But let's see how we're going to do out here on this catwalk. So this is out of the Fort Pierce Marina area. These are some of our bigger ships that come into dock. This is our turn basin right here. It goes out to the inlet, out that way, straight ahead. And you can see a bunch of these other big ships out here. But this current is really blowing really hard. The current is really strong right now. The wind's blowing, which is really nice. You know, for a nice hot day, keeps a good breeze coming. So we're gonna come out here and we're just gonna sit out here and enjoy this time right now. Let's see what we can hook up into out here, and we'll go from there. You can probably hear it. The rain's coming down with it, but we're still getting some really solid bites. Just nothing hooking up yet. So we're gonna stick it out for a little while and see what we can come up with. But thank God we got this bridge. It's blocking a lot of the rain coming down. So one of our next segments is going to be on repairing. We're actually replacing my bilge pump and my aerator pump that sits right in the back of the boat down here. Should be pretty simple, but we'll go through it. Again, you know, just taking the time to go through all of your switches and all your electronics, especially to make sure that they're up and running. That's kind of the main thing. You know, if you've got any you know, little nicks or divots in your boat, you know, take the time to go ahead and throw some gel coat in there and get them sealed so you don't get any water intrusion coming in. You know, I just finished redoing some of my holes that I had throughout the sides of my boat from some of the fixtures I had, plus I had some holes up here in the front of the boat down here, you know, with it hitting all the time, whatever, and you know, we're able to get those replaced. Well, not replaced, but able to get them fixed. You know, once you get it all sealed up, make sure everything is nice and dry. Next project I'm going to end up having to do is replacing the boards on my trailer. Those are about gone. You can see some of the bolts down here are pretty rusted and all that, so they're about to break free. I just finished replacing the the springs and the axle not too long ago. You know, it's a lot cheaper to do if you can do it yourself. Great. It's not very difficult to do something like that. Just kind of YouTube it. It'll kind of give you straight instructions on how to do it, and it'll save you a ton of money. You know, a new trailer, just this size trailer, it's an easy, you know, $2,000–$3,000. You know, and to replace the axle and the springs cost me less than 500 bucks, and I got them in myself. So, you know, take the time to just go over your boat, your trailer, make sure everything's running good, especially with the season coming up. You know, take the time to go ahead and do it now. That way you won't regret anything later on. All right, be safe out there.